Food is the basic necessity of life, as no one can survive without it. We acquire food from many different sources and enjoy it. The food at famous restaurants and fast food chains is mostly delicious and somewhat healthy, but this is not the case all the time, particularly if you haven't witnessed it being prepared. Who knows what might be in there? In certain cases, storage conditions like infestations in grocery stores make food unhygienic and hazardous to health. It happens mostly when we're not observant. Let's have a look at some of the craziest things that happened to our food when we weren't looking. Warning, some of these will make you feel like throwing up, so make sure you've got a bucket by your side. But before we get started, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. McMaggots. People across the globe love McDonald's fast food like Big Macs, McNuggets and, well, sometimes McMaggots. In 2019, an unfortunate Aussie customer faced something unusual. While he was ready to enjoy his hot, scrumptious meal, he realised that his food was infested with maggots. Well, you can imagine how disgusted he was feeling. Just watch the clip and see how he felt about it.
Oh, look at him, you can see him fucking moving. That is absolutely disgusting. 2018 and...
He was quite unhappy with the standard of hygiene at McDonald's. The worst part is that he'd eaten some of it. He hadn't been the only customer to face this situation. An Australian lady also found herself cringing at these critters when she bought a Happy Meal for her son. Her accusations posted online were undermined by the giant fast food chain. Bird food. In 2015, shoppers at the Walmart in Chicopee, Massachusetts were surprised to see a group of sparrows pecking away at the grocery store meat. Probably the birds took mincemeat for little worms, which confused them. A woman in the kitchen area captured the horrifying scene. Walmart officials responded to the situation, claiming that the impacted product was immediately removed from the shelves and disposed of. Professionals came in, trapped and removed 17 birds. Deep-fried rat. In 2019, a hilarious as well as sad incident took place when a rodent was deep-fried in a restaurant. The incident took place in a Texas burger outlet. A little rat made its way to the restaurant, Pixar. Available footage shows the rat wandering in the kitchen, and meanwhile a lady in pink intervened. She probably had a different scheme in mind, but during the process the rodent made a leap of fate and fell into the deep fryer.
Oh, went in the grease.
The customers present at the occasion were a bit disgruntled. Subsequently, the restaurant was closed, cleaned and properly cleared of any other rodents. Is this vegan? In 2018, a group of diners requested reservations at an Italian restaurant, Carlini, located in England. Laura Goodman was the chef in the restaurant. The diners ate the food and left, but the following evening Laura posted a bragging statement to Facebook. Pious, judgmental vegan, who I spent all day cooking for, has gone to bed, still believing she's vegan. Certainly some people may think that Laura might have adulterated the food with animal products. Ethically, it's just not right. In addition, a vegan customer may be having special dietary restrictions due to allergies or health requirements. Shortly, Laura retracted her statement and conveyed her apology. However, she had to resign from her job. Chinese street food. All over the globe, street food is considered to be cheap, delicious and flavoursome. However, a San Francisco Chinese restaurant known as Lucky River Restaurant probably gave it literal meaning, as in 2014 its staff was found beating their meat on the sidewalk. On scrutiny, they just pretended to tenderize the meat. Complainants reported that the street was filled with cigarette butts, gum and general grime. Other health regulation violations were also highlighted. Soon the restaurant was under scrutiny and perhaps they failed to comply with the code of conduct and, resultantly, it was perhaps closed permanently. Employee of the Month. A Redditor narrated a food hygiene story and his shocking experience. He had worked as an assistant cook at an unspecified restaurant for 2 weeks. One day he went to get tomato sauce out of the cupboard where he came across a huge, scary tarantula. He reached out to his boss to make him aware of the 8-legged lodger. The boss claimed that he had kept the spider in the cupboard for warding off the rodents. Whatever the case, keeping a tarantula was against the code of hygiene. Horse meat scandal. In 2013, you might have heard about an infamous scandal regarding a grocery store being adulterated with horse meat. In certain parts of Europe, investigations indicated that in certain cases, Almost 100% of the meat was found to be undeclared horse meat. In addition, it was also confirmed that some beef products actually contained pork. Ethically, it was a gross violation as some religious groups were made to eat food against their dietary requirements. It caused international outrage. The scandal affected every segment of society, from grocery stores to consumers, and from the meat industry to the vast economy. Investigators found out that a Dutch horse meat wholesaler, namely Willy Selten, was found guilty of forging invoices and labels. Resultantly, he succeeded in selling 300 tons of horse meat labelled as beef. Selten claimed that the horse meat he supplied was intended for pet food only, but somehow it was used for burgers. European governments promised to resort to stricter procedures requiring sellers and producers of meat to publish meaningful tests on their meat packing. As reported by BBC in 2015, Willy was sentenced to 2.5 years. Taco Taster. Surely Taco Taster is quite tasty. An employee of the outlet found it hard to resist the desire to eat Taco Taster. In 2013, a picture posted on Facebook showed the employee licking the stack of tasty taco shells. Seeing this photo going viral, Taco Bell HQ immediately suspended and later terminated the services of the employee. In 2012, another employee faced a tough situation when he posted his picture of urinating onto a tray of nachos on social media, and thankfully he was also terminated from the restaurant. Secret shoppers. The aroma of freshly baked goods like cookies is irresistible. However, if you see these being nibbled by rats, you wouldn't want to eat them. In 2021, at a Sainsbury's supermarket located in Essex Road, London, rodents seemed to be frequent visitors for their continental breakfast. Some onlookers captured the footage, which got the attention of the British general public. Sainsbury's promptly closed the store for cleaning and pest control. Although Sainsbury's assured its customers that hygiene remained to be the top priority for them, for regaining the confidence of their customers, they reviewed their slogan, helping everyone eat better. US food law factors rodents to their sales safety legislation permit. 11 rodent hairs per 25 grams of paprika, 4.5 hairs per 225 grams of noodles, and 4 hairs per 25 grams of curry powder. That's not what I ordered. A horrifying incident took place in 2008. A New Yorker, John Agnesini, discovered something abnormal in his Subway sandwich. He was flabbergasted to find a 7-inch long knife baked into his sandwich. Fortunately, John found it before trying to bite it, but the plastic handle of the knife had melted, which caused him violent illness for about 3 hours. Probably some half-asleep employee haphazardly misplaced the knife. It might have been a genuine mistake. However, it proved to be lucky, as he was awarded $1 million in compensation. Teriyaki intruder. Rodents love food a lot, and sometimes they themselves turn into food. In 2019, one day Deyanira Cortez purchased a portion of teriyaki chicken for her daughter from the Ohio restaurant named Yihi Japan. She was quite disturbed to find that some of the chicken was baby rat.
Esto es increíble. Miren lo que acabo de encontrar aquí en esto. Una rata cocinada. Oh my God, qué asquerosidad. Mira, está cocinada.
A friend of Deyanira's found the intruder inside the teriyaki and rushed to the bathroom to vomit. This cooked rat was mixed into the pieces of chicken. Deyanira's video went viral, and resultantly the Japanese restaurant was inspected by health officials who closed it. Filthy Chinese restaurant. In 2015, William Panzino, a deep cleaner, posted footage of an unhygienic restaurant named Asian Garden located in Littleton, New Hampshire. Panzino carried out cleaning of the restaurant just 3 months prior to uploading the video. He felt disgusted with the standard of cleaning at the restaurant. He narrates the whole episode in detail. The pathetic condition was evident from grease dripping from the filters, which accumulated everywhere in the kitchen due to excessive cooking in oil. Food ingredients were scattered and no adherence to cross-contamination law. In addition, insects also formed part of the food. The video had accumulated views of over 3 million. Several viewers were enraged to see the poor standard of hygiene at the restaurant. The centipede and the scorpion. We have a well-established procedure of washing fruits and vegetables before eating, but it's hard to believe that hygienic conditions of stuff grown outside. In 2019, an anonymous viewer posted a video related to Langsat food being visited by a centipede and scorpions. Surely none of us would like to eat this Langsat food. Probably the video belonged to the Philippines, as Langsat food and scorpions are quite common there. cheddar chomper. Some customers prefer to try the food before buying it. Perhaps this rat is also checking the quality of cheddar cheese for purchasing it for his family. In 2019, Christopher Allison captured this scene while shopping in an Illinois store called Food for Less. He decided to record the activities of the little chomper. Even though Christopher took it lightly, the administration at Food for Less took immediate measures and announced that affected goods had been destroyed, whereas display racks were sanitized. KFC's secret ingredient? KFC is popular for its unique taste in fast food. It's amazing to know that KFC's secret formula consists of 11 confidential herbs and spices. However, you may find something very different to which its astonishing flavor is attributed to. In 2013, a KFC staff member was pictured licking some of the tasty mashed potatoes. Some people may say it's what gives KFC food a special taste. To satisfy its customers, KFC announced that nothing is more important to KFC than food safety, and the employee involved was immediately terminated. Burger King creepers. In 2018, a Burger King franchise invited public rage when a video highlighted a rat-infested kitchen. The grim clip was captured by Chantel Johnson, an old employee of the store. During the inspection, the team found numerous rats and insects in burger buns, dry storage and ice machines. The video went viral, which forced the fast food chain to take immediate measures. The restaurant was closed for the next 3 days and ensured that everything was maintained to the highest standards. Uber Eats for all. Food delivery has been one of the most innovative steps taken by humans in the food supply system. You just place your order and get the meal delivered to your doorstep without any hassle. However, you need to be a bit conscious to ensure you get the requisite quantity and quality. In 2021, a TikTok creator, @Sarah from Florida, posted a video showing an Uber worker eating and stuffing the food into his personal baggage, which he was supposed to deliver to a customer. The strange staffer segregates his share, rides the bike and heads towards the waiting customer. Later on, it was revealed that the culprit was fired from the job. Hairy mouthful. This grim story comes from Womble's mama. Her uncle, a health inspector in Australia, received reports regarding a fish and chip shop which was immensely dirty and served food full of hair. The shop owner, a much hairy and sweaty man clad in a t-shirt and shorts, but did not bother to wear shoes. The inspector ascertained that hairs must have been contributed by the cook, who was advised to dress up properly and also to change the filthy oil in the fryer regularly. Subsequently, it was revealed that hair found in the food was actually that of a dead cat owned by the cook. So be careful where you eat, folks. McButts. In 2016, disgusting footage showing a McDonald's employee butt handling while preparing food went viral. The customer captured the moment, although TikToker @Relikis has removed the clip, but in the original post captioned McNasty, we can see that the employee is having a good rummage around his bum. On being interrupted, he uses the same hand to pick and deliver the food to the customer. McDonald's showed their regret on this unhygienic behaviour of their employee. We can assure you that this was just the tip of the iceberg in the ocean of food horror stories. Do share your opinion in our comment section. Also spare a moment to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back soon with another mind-boggling video. Until then, have a great time.